Hello friends, in this video we will see what's happened when Sun sits in different houses in Libra ascendant, and this is the third part of the video. So, let's start. Sun in 9th house. The Sun is a well-perceived benefic presence, though it comes along with some difficulties at most of the places, but at the whole, it is an auspicious presence. Here, the arrival of Sun in the 9th house would bring most of the impacts of Sun at the core of the native, as the presence of Sun in the 9th house will bestow a vision to see far beyond the picture, for which these people would carry an idealistic approach and would be somewhat fantastical in their attitude. These people won't see life with a simple view, as they will explore it high and would perceive it till the depth, but this could take them away from practical understanding. They will be highly curious to attain all the knowledge present around and would be truly philosophical and spiritual in their approach. The natives of this placement of Sun in the 9th house see all as one, as all are same and human, and bind in a thread of humanity which they believe to strengthen more with sharing knowledge and learning. They will seek to know every aspect till its root and every person till the core. Their thirst of knowledge is almost insatiable, which could be a reason of restlessness at times, while on the other part, they could be overly confident at times and would be quiet, inflexible about others' opinion if it opposes what they have. They could even turn aggressive at times. The natives of this placement of Surya in the 9th bhava are perceived to emerge high with the knowledge of variant cultures of various lands, besides which, they would be proficient in many languages, for which they could grow really good as translators and teachers. In true words, they are wiser souls with wiser vision towards the world. The benefic placement of Sun in the 9th house would bring great fortune to the person who would be truly warm and nice in attitude and would be blessed with a good family. He or she would carry a humanitarian approach and would be truly helpful in nature. Besides this, the placement of Mercury in 5th house will bring fortune to the natives till the age of 34 Octoskins. The malefic placement of Sun in the 9th bhava here would bring troubles from the sides of brother, besides which, these people would be wicked and evil in their approach. They would receive defamation from the government or some higher authorities. These people having Surya in 9th bhava should never accept silver or silver stuff as a gift or donation, and should donate silver often to the possible extent. They should use ancestral pots and utensils and should never sell them further. They should avoid anger to the possible extent and should adopt softness and warmth in their attitude. Sun in Gemini. Gemini is an air sign with dual personality, and its lord is Mercury, which is a neutral planet of earthy element. Mercury considers Sun as a friend, which is neutral towards Mercury, so placement of Sun in Gemini brings positive results for the native. Intellect is the strong suit of people born with such planetary placement. They tend to be intelligent and wise, always up for a good debate. Their ideas are often backed by logic. They become great scholars and tend to be expert in many fields. They have a very calculative mind, to thus do well in fields such as accounts and finance. Sun in Gemini also gives strong communication and the power to persuade people. Natives with this placement have liberal attitudes, so people often trust their judgment. But they do not misuse others. Such people tend to be modest, honest and sincere. The best professions for people with Sun in Gemini are teaching and astrology. Quite often, these natives earn a lot of fame in such fields. Fortune also seems to be favoring these individuals. But when it comes to appearance, they do average on the beauty scale. Their character, however, is nonetheless magnetic. 11th Lord in the 9th house. When the 11th Lord is placed in the 9th house, the person fortunate. If the planet in good dignity, then the person inherits a large paternal fortune and will be very lucky in life. He will possess many houses, conveyances and every other kind of luxury. He will be religious-minded and disseminate religious literature. He will be charitable and set up charitable institutions. Friends are a great blessing throughout life, makes good money through publishing, law and traveling. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then income lost through excessive generous nature, spends too much on traveling, troubles with finance from authoritative. Sun in 10th house. The Sun is always a presence of power with positive energy and so on. There are most of pleasing reflections around the Sun date. The arrival of Sun in the 10th house would bring pleasing impacts upon the native's life as bestowing admirable heights, while it could also come along with some adverse aspects depending upon the planetary placements. The presence of Sun in the 10th house would endow the person with great powers and authorities as keeping her upon the higher mounts of profession and social arena, but this would come along with some hurdles in the path and possibilities of difficulties around the person. They are born to be noticed and dominate over others as there is a natural potency in their presence, and in the same way, they will stand highly strong at the workplace and they will deserve the same for being worked hard and with strong determination. They are influencing and affecting personalities who could inspire others with their presence and style. Besides this, they will attain high respect upon land and would be honored for variant reasons in life, and these people would believe it to be their most precious treasury, that is respect and position. Besides this, they are noble creatures who possess immense dignity and self-respect and can't live without that. The natives of this placement of Surya in 10th house are born to lead, for which they will appear at their best if made to rule, while if following others won't let them work at their best, though they are strongly determined towards their responsibilities. These people having Surya in 10th power are endowed with a lot of vigor to triumph in their work arena, and your lumps of efforts takes you towards great success. For the same reasons, they are believed to stand upon the brilliant platter of career. The natives of this placement of Sun in 10th house are also strong at heart, as it won't be easier to win them and they would rarely fall for anyone. Besides this, they are believed to have similarly strong partners who would again be upon the strong social and professional positions, and they will be truly happy to be with them. In explicit words, the benefic placement of Sun in the 10th house would provide favors from the government and strong personalities, besides which, the native could also be in a government job of high profile comprising good comforts, luxuries and servants as well. This placement would bring her good health and strong finances, but he or she would be suspicious about others for most of the times. On the other part, the malefic effect of Sun in 10th house would bring some adverse impacts upon natives' life, as if Saturn would get placed over the 4th. It would bring death to the father some years after the native's birth, and if Sun gets placed over the 10th house along with Moon in 5th house, then it will bring short life to the native, while if 4th house remains vacant along with malefic Sun in 10th house, then the native won't receive the benefits from government. These people should never wear blue or black colors and should stay away from immoral liquor and non-vegetarian food. Besides this, they should throw a copper coin in a river or canal for continuous 43 days, as it would reduce the malefic impacts to a great extent. Sun in Cancer. Cancer is a movable water sign, and its lord is Moon, which is a feminine watery planet. Sun is fiery masculine planet, but it shares a friendly relationship with Moon. Despite contradictory energies, these planets balance each other, quite like how our mother and father work together. With Moon's influence in this placement, the native is usually of a wavering mind. This indecisiveness hampers their undertakings. While the person is endowed with qualities of a king and earns a lot of fame, he or she struggles to enjoy the comfort associated with having a partner. Natives with Sun in Cancer are virtuous beings, follow a pious path in life and abide by the moral principles. Such people tend to be good-looking and have a magnetic personality. Activities related to space and atmosphere interest them a lot, so they tend to do well as scientists too. They can also become artists depending upon the placement of other planets in the chart. These natives, however, have to work harder than usual to fulfill their goals, and that keeps them distressed at times. Overall, this is a positive placement. 11th Lord in the 10th house. When the 11th Lord is placed in the 10th house, the person get profit from career. If the planet is in good dignity, then the person prospers very well in his business and makes good profits. His elder siblings help in their business, have ability to fulfill their dreams, hopes and wishes. Think big and makes those dreams into reality. The person is connected with politics and is wealthy. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then the elder siblings and friends could interfere with career, may have problems with hearing problems, too much hope, forlorn dreams which cannot be fulfilled. Sun in 11th house. The sun is a supreme celestial presence in the astrological arena and is a well-perceived positive presence, though it could also bring difficulties and harshness at times. The presence of sun here in the 11th house would bring goodness and happiness in the native's life, as it is among the positive placements in the astrological studies. The natives born with sun in 11th house would be bestowed with strong affluence and great heights upon land and would lead a happy and satisfied life. These people are very much sincere and determined towards their goals in life, and for the same they are believed to attain great achievements and recognition in life. They are very much desired to grow to high mounts and would give their best for the same. The natives of this placement of sun in 11th house would be truly humanitarian in their approach and would share a pleasant relation with people around, but they are free living as well and won't stay longer in any relationship that would cost them their freedom and space. They would be friends with almost everyone, but it also has some exceptions as times. They would receive admiration and respect from others, and people around would support them in their growth. The natives having Surya in 11th house are away from biasness and prejudices. The natives of this placement are true friends from the core and would keep relations alive till the most possible long. They are flexible creatures and seekers of harmony and peace in life. The natives of this placement of sun in 11th house should stay vegetarian, as that will bring benefits to these people and would bestow them with 3 sons and would bring them favors from government. The positive placement of sun in the 11th house would make the person stand dominant both in professional and personal arena. Besides this, if moon gets placed over the 5th house and sun would receive malefic impacts which would result in the short span of life. The natives of this placement of Surya in 11th bhava should stay away from immoral drinks and food, that is from non-vegetarian food and alcohols. You are advised to keep almonds or radishes near the head of your bed in the night and to offer it in the temple next day, as it will bring long life and good children. Sun in Leo. Sun is in its own sign when placed in Leo. It is a fiery masculine energy, and Leo is also a fixed fire sign. When this placement exists in a horoscope, the native is likely to be of a king-like stature. Such a person tends to be a courageous being, a destroyer of the enemies. Native always wins the competition. Sun in Leo also gives strong aggressive instincts, and at times, such natives can also become selfish and egoistic. People with this position of sun have strong leadership qualities. Their appearance is also bright and strong, with a regal air to it. Their personality is valorous, like knight in the shining armor. They are fond of spending time outdoors, especially wandering in the forests, hills and castles. These natives indulge in noble acts and are revolutionary in nature. They always stand by the ideas and beliefs that they support. They tend to earn a lot of wealth and fame in life. They especially do very well in areas related to government or administration. They have a strong and resolute thinking with a strong sense of right and wrong. Sun in Leo also gives an inclination towards non-vegetarian food. These natives have the ability to talk endlessly. In fact, they can keep a group of people hooked to their conversation for quite a long while. 11th Lord in the 11th house. When the 11th Lord is placed in the 11th Lord house, the person full of friends and opportunities. If the planet in good dignity, then the person have many friends and elder brothers who may help him throughout life. The person will have a happy life. The person get many opportunity and live comfortable life. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then the person lacks in opportunities, dependent on friends or elder sibling for support. Sun in 12th house. The sun is the most auspicious presence in the celestial arena, which provides pleasing impacts upon the native's life, as it will provide good path of life. Presence of sun in the 12th house would bring good heights of career and finance to the person, besides which there will be a balance in between the income and expenditure. The natives born with sun in their 12th house would be reserved personas who would always need their space, as they feel secure and strong within that. They are the true seekers of peace and wish to live in an harmonious environment. They won't be friends with everyone around, but will share a peaceful bond with the society and in professional arena, while on the other part, they would be more satisfied in solitude, but they do believe in keeping many people in good relation, but they are not among the social animals. The natives of this placement of Sun in 12th Bhava would give great endeavor and hard work at every place and aspect throughout their life path, besides which they will provide variant services to those around, while on the most positive side of it, they will get recognized and admired for all of their efforts and services. Apart from this, these natives of having Surya in 12th Bhava carry a leading approach and personality wherever they stand and move from. They believe in possessing strong understanding and perceiving the depths of worthy aspects. They will look towards reaching the intellectual and wiser heights rather than craving towards the center stage and all lights upon them. Their calm appearance won't let their real core come out in the public, or should say in front of anyone, for which only very rare people would be aware of their real one. The placement of Ketu in the second bhava would bring goodness of wealth and family life to the native. Besides this, the placement of Venus and Mercury together in the second bhava would bring admirable heights of success in business and finances. On the other hand, the malefic placement of Sun in the 12th house would bring financial losses and bitter relations with the authority people, along with an unstable and depressive path of life. Besides this, any malefic placement in the ascendant would result in lack of peace from the native's life, as he or she won't even able to have a peaceful sleep. The natives of this placement having Sun in 12th house should always possess a courtyard within the house and should stay true and pure from the core throughout the life path. He or she having Surya in 12th bhava should stay involved in spiritual aspects and should learn to forgive others, even to enemies, as that will benefit them. They should keep a chaki inside the house. Sun in Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign with dual quality. Mercury is the lord of Virgo and it is friendly towards Sun, which on the other hand is neutral towards Mercury. The relationship between these two planets can be considered friendly overall. Those having this placement of Sun in their horoscope are quite intellectual and learned. Sun in Virgo gives the native strong communication ability and a calculative mind. Expertise in writing is also possible with this placement. In fact, natives having Sun in Virgo can also adopt writing as their career. Other than writing, teaching and astronomy are also suitable for these natives. They can do very well in debates too. Such people have a strong hold on Vedic knowledge, so astrology is also a suitable field. Moreover, these natives are skilled in mathematics, so any field involving calculations would also benefit these natives a lot. This placement of Sun also gives the native the skills needed to repair vehicles. These people are also inclined towards creative and artistic fields such as musical instruments, singing, and so on. Sun in Virgo gives the native a polite manner and speech too. They tend to be logical and kind at the same time. They have religious faith and believe in the service of God and elders. Overall, this is a positive placement for Sunday. 11th Lord in the 12th house. When the 11th Lord is placed in the 12th house, the person gets opportunity for enlightenment. If the planet in good dignity, then the person have cash flow through foreign countries, income through spiritual activities, may involve in charitable and humanitarian activities, have spiritual friends. If the planet is not in good dignity or weak, then the person will suffer losses in cash flow, though friends and elder siblings, elder brother will be ailing and much expenditure will be incurred on account of his illness, lacks vision, has nightmare, feeling of hopelessness.